Hello and welcome to Farmstead TV. This is our 8th tournament, and after 6 rounds of Magic we have reached the final. The stakes are high and the winner will take home a signed Farmstead card and a diploma. So let me introduce you to our 2 finalists. The first player is Roy. He is the newest player in our group. He has gone undefeated for 6 rounds and really have the momentum going to this final. He plays an Erhnamgeddon deck with some spicy cards from the Scrying expansion in it. Roy has been playing Legacy Elves for a long time, so when he saw that Quirion Ranger was in Scrying, he had to build a deck around it. Our second player is Jarle. He has been in the final before. He's a pretty regular face at the top tables, but he has never won a Farmstead trophy. Will this be his first victory, or will he come short again? His deck is a 5-color good stuff deck. It has gone through several iterations. His newest version plays 3 Stone Rain and 2 Ice Storm in the main. This is to deal with Maze of It, which is a really popular card in our community. Alright, I think that's enough talk. Let's get down to the action. Game 1. You have Roy to the left and Jarle to the right. Roy starts out playing a Sylvan Library. And Jarle plays a Time Walk. Take another turn, draw another card, place another land. And he casts Stone Rain on one of Roy's Savannah. Looks like Roy is drawing an extra card with a Silver Library, so he can play 4 life to draw another card. And that's beautiful with both the Quirion Ranger and the land tax and the Silver Library. So this is a really good start for Roy. Now he can bounce his land if he need to with the Quirion Ranger, so he can trigger land tax every turn. And every time he triggers land tax, he can see 3 new cards with the Silver Library. So this is really great. Jarle has played an Erhnam, the 4/5 guy, Erhnamgeddon. Roy plays a Chaos Orb, and he hits it. Jarle plays Ancestral Recall, drawing 3 more cards. So that's really great. Oh, and he has a 3 City of Brass. That's a lot. But then again, Jarle is the aggressor in this game, so I guess the life total doesn't matter that much for him. Plays a Riverboa. So Jarle has more lands than Roy, so he can search for up to 3 basic land with land tax and put it in his hand. Silver library triggers. See, there's a bunch of lands in his hand, and he has an Erhnamgeddon. So it's gonna be a real blowout. But I think he needs some big creatures before he can play an Erhnamgeddon. And there's the Erhnam. That's a good start. The thing with the Erhnamgeddon is that you try to build up a board state where you are heavily ahead, and then you play Erhnamgeddon to destroy all the lands, and then you swing in a couple of turns for the win. So he could possibly play Erhnamgeddon this turn. That would leave Jarle with a 2-1 River Boa without any possibility to regenerate it. You can see a Soul Ring and a Fellow Stone in his hand. Boom. All lands. So Roy has a handful of lands after triggering the land tax. As you see, he used the Quirion Ranger to bounce a forest to his hand. And he also has the Soul Ring and the Fellow Stone. This is awesome for him. Jarle cast a lightning bolt. I'm not sure what he targeted, but the creature didn't die and the life total didn't go down, but I don't think it mattered as much. Oh, and he plays a Sarah Angel. The total domination this first game. Yeah, the start with Quirion Ranger, land tax and Sylvan is so brutal. Then he... Alright, game 2. Roy won the first. So let's see if Jarle can make something happen here. I think Jarle is on the play. Roy starts out with a Llanowar Elf. Jarle plays a River Boa. Roy plays a Silver Library and a Birds of Paradise. Bolt the bird and attack with the River Boa. So now Roy can look at the top 3 cards and choose one of them to put on top. And if you want, he can draw another for 4 life. Oh, so yeah, he attacks with the Llanowar Elf. If you're not going to block, you might as well attack. And Jarle plays another River Boa. comes the Serra Angel. And he has a psionic blast for it. So now Roy is down to 12 life. And a factory, that's good. Oh wow, he's really going aggressive here. Racing. The factory could have stayed back. And you could pump it to make it a 3/3 creature, so you can block the river boa. Because now we can... Okay, he has a sort of plowshare for one of them. I think Jarl accidentally bumped into one of the dice there, and he gained another life. He plays a Serendi Efret. So the flying, that's a good creature here. It can fly over the other creatures. Ah, that's a cool card. It's the Killer Bee. It's a 0/1 creature with flying, and you can pay a green mana to give it +1/+1. He has 2 green mana available, so it can become a 2/3 this turn. Jarl plays a recall, discarding 1 card to get 1 card back. He chooses Lightning Bolt. So he bolts the Killer Bee and attack with a Serendi Efret. Again, while he's playing, it is really aggressive. Jarl attacks. So he's down to 2 life. Is he slow rolling a balance or something? Desperation attack, and he scoops. Oh wow, so it's 1/1. Let's go to the 3rd game. Game 3. It's 1/1. Who's gonna take this tournament down? Roy's on the play. He starts out with a land tax. And Jarl plays a Soul Ring. That's really good here, because now Jarl doesn't need to play that many lands, so he doesn't have to trigger the land tax early, and he plays a Serendi Efret and a factory. A real strong start here from the 5-color good stuff deck. I don't think Jarl needs to play any more lands as long as Roy doesn't play. Oh, and he has a disenchant for the Soul Ring. But Jarl can still attack for 5 damage. Riverboa. So will Roy play his third land here? Oh, and there's a balance. Oh, they forgot to discard. Yeah. And Roy only has 3 cards in his hand, so he only needs to discard a bunch of cards. That was a well-timed balance. So Jarl discards 2 cards and loses his 2 creatures. So that's 4 for 1. Okay, so he attacks with the factory and pump it for 1. So Roy is down to 14. So now they both have 3 lands in play. Roy caster Sword Blosher on his Jarl's factory. At least now he can play another land without triggering the land tax. Oh, and there's a strip mine. Attacking with the factory. So now I can play. Now he plays another land because Roy has 4. If Roy could draw that Quirion Ranger, he could bounce a land to trigger his land tax. And there's a Serra Angel. Jarl have another Psionic Blast? He does. And I get in 2 more damage with the factory. Chipping away. So Roy is down to 8 life. I feel like Roy has the strongest late game, but Jarl has some burn cards left. So a couple more hits with the factory and a bolt or 2 could do the difference. So he plays a Sad Angel and a Chaos Orb. That's a good turn. And Jarl plays another Psionic Blast on the Sad Angel. And he can attack for 2 with the factory, because Roy doesn't have a mana to activate it. So Roy is down to 5 life. And there's the Quirion Ranger. And he uses his Chaos Orb, targeting the factory. That's a hit. Plays on Erhnam. And another Serra Angel. But of course, Jarle can still attack and avoid double blocks. So they trade. Here comes another river boa. Roy can attack with his Querian Ranger here, because Jarle can't regenerate his river boa. But that... yeah, Roy can bounce a land to untap a creature and block with Querian. And he swords the river boa. And Jarle plays a Brain Geyser. It should be for 3 mana, but I think he only drew 2 cards. I might have missed something there. Roy is triggering his land tax. Shuffling up. Look at 3 new cards. Doing your thing. Querian beat down. Plays a bird. So Jarle needs to do 5 more damage here. Jarle plays a Creeping Mold on Roy's land tax. That's a sideboard card from Jarle. I think he have sided out his land destruction at least. Oh, and there's an Ancestral Recall, and I see 1 Lightning Bolt. And a Recall. Wow, that's great. So, Jarle should be able to cast Recall to get another Bolt. And here comes the Lightning Bolt. Oh, and here's a second Lightning Bolt. Wow, that's game. Jarle, 2-1. Our new Farmstead champion. Let's see if he get a prize here. Yeah, there's the Farmstead card. Congratulations. Alright, that was the end of Farmstead 8. I'll see you in the next one.